Hi Gemini, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. And this is your monthly forecast for July. Geminians, we start the month with quite an exciting trend. We have Mars that is going to be activating your fifth house. Your fifth house rules love, romance, children, lots of fun times, and partying. Now, Saturn has been there in your fifth house, and Saturn is a taskmaster. He's the planet which brings about a lot of seriousness. He brings about a lot of accountability. He's the planet, or rather the daddy planet, who makes you go back to the blackboard and get your work right. Now, Saturn being there in your fifth house of love, romance, and children since for about the last 2 years, your relationship could have been a bit strained. You could have at times felt that the relationship is more of a burden, it is more of a duty than of a fun thing. But now, with Mars coming and activating it, you could be feeling a sense of wanting to revive things, a sense of wanting to kickstart your old relationship. And it's going to make most of you want to add a lot of fun into it, add a lot of zing into it, and a lot of you will start. There's going to be a rekindling of hope in your relationship. And Saturn, normally when it is there in a particular house, and in your case, like I said, it's been there in the house of partnerships and love and romance, it has made you look at your relationship very differently all along. If a lot of you have thought that um, things just can't go on this way, or they are two parallel lines on which you are walking, and for some of you, yes, you may carry on walking that same way, but now with the lessons that have been learned, and like I said, I hope for most of you, you have learned the lessons with Saturn being there, and it's a time for you to be implementing those lessons. So it's a great time and opportunity for you with Mars coming in to be not just implementing those lessons, but also to be relooking at your relationship very differently. Even if there is a more of a duty aspect that is there, and even if it is less of a fun element, I think also with some of you, there could be a sense of having a very demanding partner, a partner who's constantly expecting more out of you, and it could just not be monetarily, it could be emotionally. And I think the frustration could have just sort of stretched you out, to a point wherein some of you could be thinking that me being there is enough. Why is it that it needs to be shown more in different ways? However, with the lessons all learned now since the last 2 years, now that we have Mars, and Mars is going to be coming with its all passion, and it's going to be coming and kicking up this house for you. And you're going to be having some fun times, Gemini, starting this month with your partners. Especially for those of you who are in committed relationships and are attached, there are going to be some joyous moments, not just with your closest partnerships, but also with your children. There are going to be a lot of fun times. For those of you who are single and who have been looking for love, it's a time where you could have met this person about mid of June. Is the time you could have met this person if you have been heavily socializing. If you have not been, I would suggest please get into the social groove starting this month. It's a great time to be meeting somebody new. It's a great time to be meeting somebody very exciting. And there's going to be a lot of mental stimulation. I think for a lot of Geminians, um, the love and the excitement quotient lies in the brain. It is not really on the face. It is how much that the person can excite them mentally. That is where the challenge lies. So you will find somebody, and this trend is carrying on from last month. So it could be somebody very unusual, could be somebody who's very creative, and very exciting, of course. So some good times ahead for some of you. We also have a Mercury retrograde, that is your ruling planet, around mid month. And Mercury retrograde normally cautions you to relook and revisit and revise your plans. And since it is a ruler of communication and wit and transport, be careful of the new contracts that you get in. In fact, it's never wise to be signing fresh deals and new contracts. However, if they have been contracts that you have been engaged in and they may have sort of fallen off and now you're renewing the talks, then it's another thing. But on an absolutely new contract, it would be wise to sort of just wait out for a bit, because during a Mercury retrograde, you may not have the complete information. You may not be knowing the complete clauses, or there could be something that could get missed. Also, be careful about how it is that you communicate. Try not to be very rash. Try not to. And this, along with the Mercury going retrograde, there's a Uranus and there's a Pluto conjunct in mid-month. So it could cause some amount of Uranus is a planet of unpredictability and chaos. So it could cause some amount of an explosiveness, and it could be a sort of an outburst from your side, and it could happen at a workplace between a partnership too. So watch out for that. Watch not what you say, but how is it that you're saying it. Be very careful of the words that you choose, Geminians, because yeah, you can cut people into slices with your tongue. So watch when you are lashing out, literally. Also, with travel, there could be some amount of glitches in July. So watch out for your travel plans, especially starting around 11th. Be careful as to recheck on the plans and whether the dates get moved or they get cancelled, or some amount of a transportation delay that a Mercury causes. The tarot message for you this month, Geminians, is Three of Cups, and it's a beautiful card. It's a card of joy, hope, and happiness. It's a card of celebration. There could be a special anniversary. There could be a birthday. There could be some anniversary, something joyous, which is going to be bringing the family together. Lots of good times with children. Your children are going to be bringing a lot of joy to you. There's going to be a lot of healing through children at this point of time. I think for some of you, you could be revisiting your childhood as well through your children. And at times there are some unresolved issues that most of us have, which could be pertaining to our childhood. And there is some amount of an indication that suggests that through the love, unconditional love, and unspoken love of your children, this healing could get manifested this month. So that is beautiful. Overall, a great month, a lot of socializing, a lot of partying, a lot of good times in your closest relationships. So have a good July. I'll see you again in August, and thank you so much for watching.